Now remember when I said this? This is my son. I'm thinking about making a series of videos to show y'all the stuff my son be doing that I told him not to do more than once. No, you don't remember? Okay, well, I got something else for you then. This right here. Like, what? Now, it's not just the jumping on the couch thing that's bothering me. It's the fact that he's only wearing shorts. He took his clothes off. My son does not like clothes at all. It's hard to get him to keep the clothes on because he doesn't like the texture. He doesn't like how clothes feel on his body. It's a difficult sensory thing that he has to deal with every day. And he's always had an issue with texture. I remember the first time I realized he had an issue with texture. This moment right here.
You were supposed to keep the cake on the plate. Eat the cake. Eat the cake, Anime. Eat the cake. Justice. Keep looking at it like you disgusted. It's birthday cake, boo. He was like, gross.
Yeah, let's do it with a spoon. That's it. Let's eat it with a spoon.
Eat it with a spoon.
Okay. And you can use it yourself. Yeah,
Maybe it's too sweet.
Yeah, he's not used to sweet stuff. So.
He a vegetable kid.
Why she got him a carrot cake then?
She got him a carrot cake.
I really thought that it was just that he didn't like cake. It had nothing to do with the cake. He also has issues with food, but that's a whole nother video, okay? So when did you realize your son had autism? I should have noticed it then. Why are you bringing me French fries? Baby, can you just put this in the sink? Why are you giving it to mommy? Here, put it in the sink, baby. No, that's my cup. No, don't take my cup. Just take your plate. Put it in the sink if you don't want it. You want Buttons to have your French fries? Well, give Buttons your French fries. You'll be feeding the dog French fries. Thank you, baby. I can only get him in a handful of outfits.
Where's your cup? Where's your cup?
Here's your cup, buddy. And that's not how you ask. How do you ask for something to drink?
What do you say? Can I have some Pediasure, please?
You can't have Pediasure. You can have some juice. You want some juice? Want strawberry lemonade?
Pediasure?
You can't have Pediasure. You can only have Pediasure once a day. Just giving
What's
you.
a Pediasure?
Justice, you can have Pediasure for breakfast. Breakfast time is over. It's lunchtime. Do you want some juice?
You want some juice?
Okay, juice
What's
time.
a Pediasure?
No Pediasure. Okay? You can have some juice. So because of my son's sensory issue, he doesn't like textures. So there are only a few outfits he will wear. If I try to put something else on him, it's not going to go well. Kids with autism often try to find ways to regulate their nervous system. So my son used touching certain things to regulate his nervous system. Like sometimes he'll just walk up to me and go like that and just walk away for no reason. But he also does it like when we go to the park or walking down a path and it's poles, light poles, he'll touch each light pole. He'll stop to touch each one. That's him trying to regulate his nervous system. Let's talk sensory struggles, because for autistic kids, every day things feel totally different. And when it comes to clothes, yeah, that could be a whole battle. Some fabrics, instant ick, okay? Seams and tags are unbearable. Loose clothes feel weird. Tight clothes feel suffocating. And even the weather, when it's perfect, it's like 72 degrees, their body might think it's freezing or burning up. So how do autistic kids regulate their nervous system? With stimming, of course, which is basically self-soothing movements that help them stay balanced. And here are some most common ways my son regulates his nervous system. Movement-based, where he's rocking, spinning, jumping, pacing, or even climbing, like I showed you with him on the couch doing training like he a ninja warrior. He also does tactile regulation, which is like deep pressures, weighted blankets, pressing against surfaces. He does this thing called chinning, where he presses his chin on hard objects for sensory input. Then there's that auditory regulation, where it's humming, singing, or making repetitive sounds. Sometimes it's white noise, the television having to be on, a fan, and then other times when the world gets too loud, the noise canceling headphones have to go on. So he usually wears those in crowds or at school. Then there's the visual regulation where he's staring, spinning objects, running water, or lining things up just right for the perfect visual order in color and height or whatever else. Then he has oral regulation where he's chewing on his shirt, pencils, straws, our covers, anything he can find that feels right in the moment. Then there's like this proprioceptive regulation where it's activities like he needs to be held really tightly, like, or he needs to carry heavy things in order to feel like he's in control. Then there's the spinning in chairs, twisting in circles, because those movements help their brain reset. So anytime did you just hear the toilet flush? That was my son using the sound of the toilet to help him with his nervous system. So he's constantly just going into the bathroom, flushing the toilet for no reason at all. Some autistic kids are sensory seekers, craving stimulation, while others get overwhelmed fast and try to avoid it. Justice, he definitely has both. He's always touching stuff and exploring different textures, and at the same time, he doesn't want to touch anything. At the end of the day, understanding how they experience the world around us helps us support them better, because when they thrive, everybody wins. Underneath all of that stuff I just listed is so much genius that can be tapped into.
Okay.
I'm hungry.
You hungry? What you want to eat, buddy?
What's the pizza?
You want pizza? We cannot make you pizza. We had pizza yesterday, buddy.
Yesterday.